These videos have a lot of long silent pauses in them, as you've probably noticed. And I think maybe in a way, I'm doing that to practice having some silence, just generally. It's pretty often I find myself with other people, if it's silent for a little bit, I'll have this urge to kind of fill the silence and maybe say something that I don't even really necessarily have an intention with. It's just to fill the gaps. And I've noticed that any time when I'm with a group of friends and that silence falls and everybody just sits in it, that you can still hear something. Especially out here, you can hear birds chirping, talking to each other. But even the birds stop. Big silent pauses. It's harder to do in business context and create big silent gaps in conversation. So often in conversation, it's a collaborative, two-way engagement that there's not often where there will be gaps, especially on Zoom meetings, which is a huge part of what I do. I think what a lot of people do. So be interesting though to play around with, kind of having just some more silence on meetings, on business calls, and see what comes of it. And I'm starting to think exercise is just one big excuse to breathe. We breathe our entire lives. It's the one thing we do our entire lives. And I mean, our bodies do a lot our entire lives, but it's one of the things that we can be conscious of. And I think typically throughout the day, if I'm just sitting at a desk or standing at a desk working, my breath probably doesn't get very deep. It probably stays pretty shallow. But God, getting big, deep breaths of air, especially good, clean air, it just feels so good. And I'm trying also right now to work on, when I'm biking, just to keep all my breathing really calm. Try to breathe through my nose as much as possible. It's okay if I have to breathe out of my mouth. It's not the end of the world, but I can find if I just breathe through my nose, I stay much more calm, I have a lot more energy for a lot longer. And it's kind of analogous to work and life, I think. I'm constantly looking for ways to have more energy so that I can do what I love for longer. That's basically it. I also read this study one time that talked about if you hum, when you hum, actually, right here, the blood vessels dilate and you're able to uptake a lot more oxygen. So that's something that's kind of funny. If you're doing some hard exercise, try humming on your exhale. Kind of like that. I don't know, just more random stuff to play around with. The experiment of being a human. All right, that's all I got.